Sometimes, life doesn't shake you with storms. It whispers to you through quiet moments. Moments where no one is watching, no applause waits, and no punishment follows. Just you, your heartbeat, and one small choice. People believe destiny changes through big events. But the truth is, it changes in seconds you almost ignore. This is the story of a young man, a man named Eshan, who faced one such moment, a moment that looked ordinary, but carried the weight of his entire future, and what he chose changed everything. Eshan was 23, a young man with quiet eyes, simple dreams, and a tired soul that still refused to give up. Every morning began the same way. A long walk through the busy street, a cheap cup of chai, and the same question echoing inside him. When will my life change? For real. He worked in a noisy warehouse, lifting heavy boxes, sorting deliveries, earning just enough to survive. But surviving was not living. He wanted more, not luxury, just a little bit of ease and a little bit of peace. Every time he saved some money, a new problem came. A bill, a repair, a sudden expense. It felt like life kept pulling him down. Sometimes he wondered, maybe life is not meant to be kind to people like me. But through all of this, Eshan held on to one thing: his honesty. His mother had once told him, even if the whole world closes its eyes, Allah never does. Those words lived inside him, and life was about to test them. Every evening on his walk home, Eshan passed a tiny electronics repair shop. Old wires, dusty bulbs, half-fixed fans, and one thing the old shopkeeper always forgot: the cash drawer, always open for a few seconds. Eshan never cared, never looked twice. Until one evening. The weather was colder, the street quieter, shops shutting early, shadows stretching far across the road. As he walked past the shop, he saw something unusual. The drawer wasn't just open, it was full. Fresh notes, bundles, a whole day's earnings lying there in the open. No shopkeeper, no customers, no sound, just silence. His feet stopped. His heart slowed. The world slipped into stillness. A voice inside him whispered, "Just once. Take it. No one will know. This could solve everything." His hands grew tense. His throat dried. His body felt heavy. He took one step toward the drawer, then another, and another. He stood right in front of it, a breath away from money that could change his month, maybe his life. His eyes closed on their own, and in that darkness, he heard his mother's voice again. "When no one sees you, Allah does." His eyes opened. A sharp shame rose in his chest. He stepped back, then again, and again. He turned around and walked away quickly, almost running from the version of himself he didn't want to become. The next morning, while walking to work, he heard someone call, "Beta, 1 minute." It was the shopkeeper, old, calm, quiet, and looking directly at him. "Eshan, you passed by my shop yesterday, didn't you?" Eshan felt a lump in his throat. His eyes lowered. He didn't know what to say. The old man continued, "I forgot to close the drawer. It stayed open for 10 minutes. Eshan waited for anger or accusation, but instead, the man smiled softly. "I watch people carefully. Some slow down when they see money. Some look around to check if anyone is watching, but only a few walk away." Eshan looked up, surprised. The old man nodded gently. "You walked away?" Then he said something unexpected. I need someone trustworthy to help me in the evenings. The pay is good. If you want the job, it's yours." Eshan blinked, stunned. Relief melted into his chest like warm sunlight. "But why me?" he asked quietly. The shopkeeper smiled. "Because when no one was watching, you chose the harder path, and life rewards that." Eshan accepted the job. Evenings became calm. His income doubled. His stress faded. And for the first time in years, his heart felt light. But the real reward wasn't money. It was the peace that came from choosing honesty when it mattered most. One night, while closing the shop, the old man said, "Young people think success comes from shortcuts, cleverness, tricks, but real success comes from character. Skills can be learned, money can be earned, but character, that is what builds your future." Eshan walked home with a slow, peaceful smile. He didn't win money. He won something far greater, a future shaped by one honest moment, one silent test, one turning point that changed his path forever. When you choose the right path, even when no one sees you, your future sees you, and doors open that you didn't even know existed. If this story touched your heart even a little, a like and a subscribe would be deeply appreciated.